Hello and welcome, Sagittarius. It's Adam with Arcana Mundi, your psychic witch, and I'm here to do your love reading. I apologize for my setup. This is not my usual. I know I am actually at my partner's house, and there's not a lot of options here for a backdrop. But anyway, I also do not have my ring light, so I look like hell. It's okay. We'll get through it. Anyway, um, Sagittarius, today I'm going to read for your love situations. This can be family, this can be someone that you are interested in. It's most predominantly intended for someone that you're interested in, or that there's some kind of romantic involvement, but it can also mean family if that's how it resonates for you. Now, we are going to look at how this person feels for you and how you feel toward this person. Then we will look at the mutual energy between the two. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Like, share, subscribe as you see fit. Thank you for joining us. And for the rest of you who have been here before, welcome back. If you would like a personal reading that is more specific to your scenario, you can definitely schedule one through the Linktree link always in my description box below. There are two tabs. One is for the tarot and store. And on that, you can actually select your reading from the scroll down menu, how long of a reading you want. There is a holiday special right now, so if you want the holiday special, it is a 30-minute reading for $30. Make sure that you select that one. It does say holiday tarot reading special, something like that. And it says 30 minutes in parentheses. Select that one. Don't select a regular 30-minute reading because it's like virtually impossible for me to refund that difference. Um, so, but definitely schedule. I'm sure there's a way. I just don't really know how to on my back end of my system. So if you'd like the holiday reading special, just be sure that you pick the holiday one. But I'm sure we'd figure something out if I needed to, but it's easier if you just pick the holiday one. And how that works is they are done live through Zoom. I do them on Sundays at this point. I might add some extra time in as we progress into January. But as of right now, Sundays are the only time that I have to do that. But you can schedule your date and time, and within scheduling, the charge will go through when I accept the appointment, and then I'll send you an email within 24 hours of your booking that has your Zoom link and passcode so that your reading is private. We meet and reconvene over Zoom at your designated date and time, and I read directly for you as I speak for you now, but in person, live. So it is not a pre-recorded reading in any means. So there's that if you would like that. There's also a tab in that Linktree link to make a donation to the channel if you would like to. If not, no big. I'm just greatly appreciative if you do. Does help out me as a tarot reader here. Does help me out as a tarot reader here on YouTube to keep doing these readings. So let's go ahead and get started. See what we have going on here, Sagittarius. Huh. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, in your light may I seek the truth. Show me that which I need to see for Sagittarius and their person. What is this person truly feeling for my Sagittarians? What is this person truly feeling for my Sagittarians? What is this person truly feeling for my Sagittarians? What is this person truly feeling for my Sagittarians? What is this person truly feeling for my Sagittarians? They're flying everywhere, guys. They're flying everywhere. Anyway, so I'm going to pull your cards, and then we'll get started, and then we'll pull the mutual mid-reading. Show me what my Sagittarians are feeling toward this person. Okay. The bottom of the deck, there's a lot of burden, there's a lot of struggle going on with this. It feels like a heavy weight, there's a lot going on. Don't let that stop you from watching this reading, okay? It's not that bad, I promise. But what we're looking at here, Sagittarius, this person, I feel like right now everyone just feels overwhelmed in this situation. You, this person, everything, okay? What I see in this person's energy here, they feel rejected. They want to reconcile the situation. They want to offer some type of expression of love toward you. They feel like maybe you've cut them off. Maybe you have, you're just not really open to it right now. Or maybe not as open to them as you usually are if you are still in connection. Um, found, but they're also feeling. I just blanked. Anyway, sorry. They're also feeling like they need to fight for this. They're feeling like you complete them. They feel, a sense of worry that this is over as well. They feel very strongly that, like, they need to step up before it's too late kind of energy. It's like this person is like trying to fight for this connection. They want to reconcile. They want to make things better. They want to communicate. They want to, they're feeling like you pull your emotions away a little bit. They're feeling like you're not as emotionally giving to them. So in turn, they're trying to fight for this. They're trying to defend what you guys have. Okay. Now, in your energy, Sagittarius, foundationally here, I'm going to start the foundation with yours. So, foundationally here, what I'm looking at is you are focusing on your work. You've invested a lot in this connection, and you continue. Sorry, there's someone walking past the window. Really weird. But you are focusing on your work. You hold on to emotions for them. You have them. You're just not communicating them. I feel like you're I feel like this might be something strategic. In the past readings I've done for you, Sagittarius, I feel like you're very strategic in the way that you express how you feel toward this person, and there are many ways and reasons why. Specifically, there are many reasons why you do this, and I feel like it's in an attempt to restore balance and hold on to the balance, but also maintain control over the situation, because I feel like in the past you may have given too much to this person and been burned by them a few times, okay? I feel like this is not necessarily a brand new person for most of you. I feel like this is someone from the past or someone you've experienced, at least for the Sagittarians that are getting this message that need it today. Okay, keep in mind when I read for people, it's not always every Sagittarius when we're doing a zodiac sign. Like, not every single Sagittarius has the exact same thing. We all have tons of different placements in our chart. If this isn't resonating you, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, okay? So, because your energy may be more predominant in there this week, in one of those signs. If not, then just check back next week because your issue may be more pertinent and spirit brings it forth rather than whatever's going on this week for the other Sagittarians. Keep that in mind as you watch these readings on YouTube. Anyway, Spirit likes to prioritize the messier situations, or the ones who need the messages the most in the moment. So keep that in mind when you watch our YouTube readings. Mine, anyone else's. Like, we're reading for a broadcast net of people under a specific zodiac sign. We are not going to touch on everyone's specific situation immediately. That doesn't mean there's not a message in here, and especially if you combine it with your moon, rising, Venus signs, you can be a little bit more in depth in understanding what may be going on for you at this point in time. Now, Sagittarius, cognitively, you know that it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time before this person expresses to you because it's a repeated pattern, right? You know that they're going to try to rebalance this, and you're willing to. That's the thing. You are willing to find balance and restore the equal love between the two people. You know that it's an emotional, rocky place that you're going to get through and return along your path. The only thing is, I do feel like for some of you, not all of you, for a very select few of you, there is going to be that are going through this situation. There's going to be an understanding that this is a recurring cycle. Not all of you. For some of you, you are going to be okay and open and restore this balance. That's fine. But for some of you, and you know who you are because you're already thinking this as I'm speaking all of this, that you feel this is a recurring cycle. And in order to retain balance in your life and focus on your goals, it's better not to express your emotional feelings toward this person because you feel like it is a recurring circle and that potentially it's run its course. But those are for the ones of you who are in something that you feel is toxic and you feel is unhealthy and you feel is not making you happy. Okay? So keep that in mind. Let me clarify the mutual here. Show me the mutual here. Sorry, my computer is like, I literally have it plugged in so I don't lose battery. Um, so it's gonna dim every once in a while, and then I gotta do that because I don't have my ring light. Show me the mutual here. Right now, the interesting thing is you guys make each other feel so happy and warm when you're in your energy. It's like when you are together, you feel this insane happiness and joy and comfort and nourishment and love. It's like it's very hard to let go of and very addicting. And I feel like for some of you that are in that toxic situation, it can kind of keep drawing you back. For those of you who feel like this is a good connection where you just need to work things out and figure out a better way of, moving forward, I think you'll be able to do that. The problem is, right now, we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Someone feels left out in the cold. Someone blatantly feels left out in the cold. Someone feels like they are not acknowledged, their desires and emotions are not acknowledged. They feel like, they don't have the opportunity to make things right. What we're looking at here as well is someone may be suspicious or understanding that there is some kind of third party affecting the emotions of the Two of Cups, which are the two people in love. It could be in the friend circle. Someone also may feel that they're in the friend zone and you're never going to let them back in. But what I see for most of the situation is that this third cup, oh, sorry, this is backwards for me. This third cup is spilling its emotions over into the other cups, tainting the emotions of the two that are in love. Okay, so keep that in mind if you do have someone kind of communicating or expressing their feelings about this specific person in your life. Follow your own intuition and your own feelings wisely. Do not just follow your heart if you know that it's a toxic situation and it's hurting you incessantly. You might want to double check that if that's the scenario, okay? Be cautious not to make any rash, head over heart decisions. Really think things through. Don't turn your back on your emotions just because of logic and reason. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we need to really think things through and realize that we can sometimes hurt ourselves by doing that. So only make that decision to turn your back on someone if you are good and well ready, okay? And you know that that is right for you. And then by all means do what you need to do for you, but make sure that before you make those kind of decisions that you really think things through and understand your own part in things and their own part in things and how people's actions speak louder than words and working together, and if you're willing to communicate through this or not. Show me the mutual. I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle for control here. It's like someone's watching and learning, but it's like I feel like you guys are kind of watching and learning each other, trying to figure it out, but you both aren't willing to relinquish control to the other. Does that make sense? It's like you know that there's something strong here, but it's like no one's going to let down their guard because either person feels like they are justified and right in the situation, which is fine. We all have those situations in life, and that is normal. But make sure that, pride isn't getting in your way a little bit too much, but also, heed the caution with this person. Like, if they are kind of someone who keeps hurting you, maybe it's okay to stand your ground a little bit here. You're going to have to know what's right for you regarding that situation because I can't make that decision for you. But I feel like you guys are both kind of watching each other's social media, watching how people act and say. There will be communication coming forward aggressively, the Eight of Wands. It could be a text message, some kind of like Facebook Messenger, something like that. Or they even could just post something that they know you're going to see, like on Snapchat or something like that, with the intent of you seeing it and it's meant for you, that kind of thing. Sometimes that comes out with the Eight of Wands. But what I do see, this communication is about rebirth of the connection. It's about returning to the path, even though it's been difficult and things have ended or things have been, It's about rebuilding that connection and being able to return along that path, to what is divinely illuminated to you, even though it might be scary and it might be a little bit confusing or, difficult to understand in the time being, or even see the path forward. It is about rebirth and moving forward. That is what they want to communicate with you. Because you're the manifestation of their dream and wish, and I feel like they are too, for you. This is mutual. I feel like you guys are both willing to communicate about this, but it's about, the destructive aspects with the tower here that came out with this, as well as your dream and wishes. And I feel like you guys have to outweigh what is more important, and this is going to be something you're going to have to do together. This is going to be something where you guys have to communicate together, like, this is my goal for us. And that person can then say, well, this is my goal for us. And if that aligns, then great. And maybe, Sagittarius, you want to ask them what their goal for you is first before you give them the answer. And then, then you also need to address the incessant tower moments, everything that keeps going wrong and why it keeps going wrong, but not come at each other, communicate about it in a respectful, loving, understanding way, not aggressive and coming at each other and blaming each other. Blaming each other will never get you anywhere, but saying like, hey, when you do this, it kind of makes me feel like you don't feel this way, or this or that, or whatever it is that you want to say to them. And hopefully they'll meet you with that same respect and love. And when they're talking, even though some things might be hard to hear or you don't agree with, you might want to hear and listen to what they have to say so that you can understand their perspective on things in a totally different light. Because I do feel like there is emotionality and love, and there's the potential and desire to take action, but not necessarily knowing how. And the only way that you're going to know how is to communicate and get on the same page, or decide if you guys are in different books. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy toward figuring this out. Take some time to meditate and contemplate. Really think through what it is that you want before you present yourself with this person and communicate. That way you can be true and honest to yourself always. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading, I explained that in the beginning. Scroll back and re-listen to the beginning part again. It'll explain how. And then if you would like, share, subscribe as you see fit. I will be back soon with more readings, so please go ahead and smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of my future readings. Anyway, I love you, Sagittarians. Thank you guys so much. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope you have an awesome week. See you soon.